What's up, guys? Modern here, and today we're recording Okami HD because Twitch is not trying to work with me right now. And I don't mean that like the company, I just mean like streaming. I don't know if it's my computer or the Wi-Fi or what, but either way, we're here now. We're doing it. Okami HD. One of these games I played the demo disc of religiously as a child, but never beat the full game. So we're gonna start this one up, start a new save, and see where it goes. I always thought this game had a really dope art style. I think this is just like the intro cutscene that's gonna play when we start a game anyways. Okami. Now, for anybody not familiar with this game, the dialogue is going to be very old Zelda-esque. A lot of, like, me speak. It's straight gibberish. But there is quite a bit of plot in this game. Yeah, it's the same concept. Tiny hamlet kamaki lay nested in a grove of proud and beautiful cherry blossoms. Each and every tree around the quiet bird was honored as a god. However, the village was not without its dark secrets. To satiate the appetite of a roachie, a fearsome cave-dwelling beast, a young maiden was offered in sacrifice at the annual festival. With a body like a mountain and 8 heads mounted on the necks the size of tree trunks, its blood-red eyes alone were said to curse anyone who gazed into them. No one dared disobey the horrific beast. Ooh, hiccup. Every time I try to narrate something. The time of sacrifice drew near. A mysterious white wolf appeared outside the village. His name was Bucky Barnes. This wolf, its coat was brilliant as snow, was dubbed Shiranui. I probably just butchered that. The wolf kept a watchful eye on anyone who ventured outside the village and made a habit of patrolling the streets at night. People assumed the wolf to be a familiar of Orochi. One villager took it upon himself to face the fearsome Shiranui. Warrior Nagi attempted many times to challenge the wolf, but his attempts were thwarted by Shiranui's swift movements. Yeah, you have no hope. You're getting beat up by a regular wolf. Before long, the night of the accursed festival had arrived. The white-plumed arrow heralded the coming sacrifice. Piercing the sky, the arrow sunk its shaft squarely into the home of Nami, the village's most beautiful maiden. Nagi, harboring a secret love for Nami, was enraged by this sign. Determined to put an end to Orochi once and for all, Nagi traveled to the beast's cave in the place of his beloved. The moon cave, as dark as evil itself, served as Orochi's home, as Nagi stood bravely before the entrance. A beast appeared, eyes glowing, crimson upon 8 flashing necks. Orochi stood tall before him, anxious for another sacrifice. Nagi leapt with incredible grace, swinging his blade valiantly. On and on he sliced, well into the moonless night. But Orochi's hide was like steel, and the blade left nary a scratch. spent from the intense battle, dropped to his knees, fatigued and gasping for breath. We knew he was staring death, or he knew he was staring death in the face, but we also knew. It was then that the wolf appeared. As if to protect Nagi, it stood its ground before Orochi. In the darkness of the cave, the wolf's coat shone brilliantly. Alas, it was Shiranui, the wolf that dwelled outside the village. Bearing its fearsome claws, Shiranui leapt towards Orochi. Orochi reared its terrifying heads, readying its fangs for battle. The two beasts struggled wildly, thrashing in the darkness. Mysterious and terrifying, the spectacle continued. Shiranui summoned gusts of divine wind to counter Orochi's flames. Oh yeah, there's a lot of drawing that goes on in this game. You weren't aware. As Orochi closed in on Shiranui, sharpened claws glistening, a gigantic tree suddenly sprouted forth, shielding the wolf. Shiranui fought gallantly to gain the upper hand. However, Orochi, protected by mystical power, was not easily bested. Shiranui, covered in gashes, majestic coat dyed crimson, stood exhausted before the mighty Orochi. Orochi saw a chance to strike what would be the final blow, but Shiranui refused to give in. With its last ounce of strength, the majestic wolf gazed heavenward and unleashed a mighty howl. Suddenly, the black clouds overhead dissipated. The light from above glinted off of Nagi's sword as a beacon of hope. Guided by his sword, Nagi, who had been taking shelter in the shadows, stood proudly to face his adversary, channeling all his strength into his sacred, battered arms. He leapt ferociously towards Orochi, his sword poised high. The golden sword danced in his hands like a puppet on a string. One by one, Orochi's fearsome heads separated from their owner. Orochi's broken body collapsed in a lake of its own blood. In that instant, the curse that had plagued the villagers was lifted. As the battle subsided, the sun shone once again in the sky. Shiranui had succumbed to Orochi's poison and struggled to breathe. Nagi scooped the beast into his arms and returned to Kamiki. When they reached the village, Shiranui was no longer moving. The village elder gently stroked the wolf's head. In response, Shiranui let out a hoarse and pitiful bark, then closed its eyes and drifted off as if into slumber. Peace had at last returned to Kamaki Village. In honor of Shiranui's heroic exploits, the villagers erected a shrine and placed a statue of the wolf within it. Nagi's sword was christened Tsukuyomi, placed inside the moon cave. The villagers all looked forward to an age of endless peace. This was not the end of the story. There is more to this tale than most people know. 100 years had passed since Nagi and Shiranui's heroic exploits. It had happened so quickly that no one in the village even took notice. Is this the the legendary sword? Is this Tsukiyumi, the sword that banished the dreaded Orochi? No, it couldn't. Just legend, nothing but a fairy tale. Nice one, jackass. And then leaving the sword. Don't do it. Don't you dare. Spirit Sakuya. Terrible. Just like that ancient prophecy of doom. You don't say. What has transpired to bring about such gloom? Must that quickly? There is no time to lose. My power has diminished over the years I've spent protecting this area. I don't have much time left in this world. Amaterasu. We've never needed your power more. Shine your divine light upon this broken and polluted world. Let your heavenly rays become our hope as you guide us all. I believe Amaterasu is the sun god. But I could be completely wrong about that. Okami Amaterasu. Such divine white light, such beauty and grace. The only one capable of such a wondrous spectacle. There's none other than our mother and the origin of all that is, Amaterasu. How delightful to see that the Savior whose brave sacrifice sealed away the evil demon so many years ago has not changed one bit. Seeing you emerge after so many years spent as a statue brings happiness to my heart. So, I'm not entirely sure what the word okami means in Japanese. Maybe someone can help me out with that. But I do believe it is Shiranumi, like we are the wolf from before, but resurrected as like a, what's the word? A vassal of Amaterasu for her power. I'm not entirely sure. I think they explain it better in the game later on. We'll get to that. Just know we're the wolf. Gaze above you and take in the condition of the sky. Yeah, and unbothered too. Since your untimely departure from our midst, the world has succumbed to devious and vicious beasts. nourish our fine and bountiful country of Nippon. Japan, for those that don't know. But never have the circumstances been worse than they are this very moment. Please help us. Something's in her boobs. Ho ho ho! How long? You again? For a little thing, you sure make a big fuss. This is our Jiminy Cricket-esque character that helps move the conversations along in the plot. Interesting, that's all. Napping in my clothes again, bud? I told you not to call me that. To be fair, your hat is the problem. I'm a wandering artist. The name's Isun. I'll show you just how great I am, and it won't be long till you're bowing before my great brush. I want to quickly up the text speed, because it's a little slow. Honestly not. Never been a fan of like the faces in classic Japanese art. And don't get triggered because I said that. Art is subjective. You look just like that statue of Shiranui. I'm gonna eat his little ass. Are you crazy? Is that a sword? Looks like a chicken wing. Yep, things are getting spooky. It's all the power I have to protect my village. The village lives on. Their spirits lie encased in my fruit. Cut it free and the village will be reborn. Trust in you. I know that you will lead us down the right path. Only your awesome power can restore life to the world. Things return to normal, huh? Saw you girl sure said some weird stuff. Yeah, it is kind of funny. Oh, I didn't even think. Are there like DualSense controls for this game? Because the touchpad for the drawing could actually be fun. I might have to play around with that after this. But it's awfully high up there. If you don't use some kind of special power, there's no way you're gonna reach it. This darkness is really getting to me. A lot can happen while you're taking a nap. Ain't that the truth? Jump. Bark. Dash. Map. Not entirely sure what I'm expected to do, but I do. guess we don't have power yet. That makes sense. Why? Okay, guess I need to invert the look. It's like PlayStation 2, the stick controls the camera, not necessarily the screen. Which one was it? Camera. Oh, duh. Yeah, invert both of those, please. Up, down, left, right. Let's turn the filter down. The cell shading in this game is quite aggressive. Once again, it's stylized, but it's a bit much on the big screen. Ah, the all-powerful ethereal save point. You should save multiple files so you don't soft lock yourself like an idiot. Got it. Alright, I'm gonna save over this. This is just a save I already had. I don't even remember where I was. Forget all that progress. All those pods just waiting to be broke. Oh, B to skip. Okay. Press X to bust them with your head. I guess circle because we're playing on DualSense, but I'm just gonna go with what the prompts say, not what my controller says. Do that anytime you see something even break. Awesome. Simple enough. Like bounce off of shit. That chest looks mighty tempting. Oh, we got a wall jump before we double jump. We don't want to miss any treasure. Got it. Yeah, this is one of those games where you have to kind of backtrack a bit and look around to actually find the good items. They make you earn it. It's a PlayStation 2 title. Got a bone. It shouldn't be so hard. Amaterasu, was it? kind of long. How about I call you Ami? Amy? I'm gonna say Ami because it's shorter for Amaterasu. Ever heard of spirits of the brush? Good brushwork has its own soul, at least that's what they say. Just watch and take all day to explain. That's fair. Rejuvenation. It's really hard to master this one technique, but there are 13. Each one is a power of one of the 13 brush gods. Originally, all 13 were a single deity. When the deity died, its power was split. Gods now dwell within objects all around us, but God or no God, how could anyone have the power to master all 13? I'm at least the avatar of a god, so should help. River of Heavens. See anything like that around? What's this direction? Stars forming a pattern, or is it just me? I thought I was doing it for a second. Looks like I'm just not ready to draw missing stars. Press RB to hold the brush, and then X to draw. Spent a lot of time practicing that. Yomigami. Sooner during these long years. Having never forgotten you, I, Yomigami, the god of restoration, have eagerly awaited this day when we could again meet. So it seems like I can fast forward through some of the dialogue, but not all of it. Once possessed and within myself, and scattered across this land of men, and I lie in this world. I have become a constellation and managed to survive until now. Gotta get all those techniques. Power is what needed to restore the dry riverbed of the heavens and renew the flow of the stardust. Power rejuvenation now. Can you really use it to restore the river of the heavens? I think it means I'm better. I drew a star. Oh, I thought it was the same dialogue, but yeah, he was just saying, can you rejuvenate it? That'd be wild. So I think that's one of those things, he'll kind of pop up and bounce around if there's like a hint or tip to go inspect. Close enough. You were there. Oh, it's like actually water. Can we fill in the gaps? Oh, we could draw this thing as much as we want. Hold on. Does that go all the way across? Oh, sure. Yes, it does. I think in the rest of the game, our ink will be limited, so you kind of have to do your drawings pretty fast. But we're in the tutorial lane. An astral pouch. Swallow lots of food, and when it's full, it can revive its owner if he or she dies. Ooh, okay. Filled the pouch a tiny bit. Alright, guess we're just going through this gate now. Into the spirit realm. So yeah, if you dash and then run, that's when you can do your sprint. It just takes you a second to get up to speed. You can tell by the grass behind it. We must be in the cave of Kamaki. The legendary heroes enshrined here. He vanquished evil 100 years ago with the white wolf Shiranui. Place is trashed. Swords are going down safe. Can we fix it? Oh, I wasn't close enough, I guess. Close enough? I love that he came in here with zero information from the goddess about what he was actually getting into. He just wanted to ride along with some boobies. Oh, we get another god immediately? Tachi got me. I know it says Tachi, but my brain immediately goes Tamagotchi. I think Gami is like God spirit. If there's anything I can do to assist you in your endeavors, that was the god Tachigami, master of the power slash. And you're just like that Shiranui, you know, the wolf that fought and died alongside Nagi? When Shiranui, oh, so Shiranui the wolf was the brush god. Okay, I remember now. Oh, showing your stuff off on that boulder over there. Of course you did. Of course you did. Reborn, and that means you can master all 13 techniques. I love how he's more impressed by the Shiranui thing than the Amaterasu thing. Like, he clearly knows gods and lore, but is only worried about the art-related ones. In that case, I think I'll tag along until I'm as good as you. Lucky you. Yay. I'm trying to shake you off, not change your mind. But enough about me. Now that you mastered Power Slash, you can cut down that thing Saki was talking about. Let's go back and give it a shot. Can I go that way? I guess there's no real reason to. Now... No, okay. Fair enough. What's this stuff? Off to the side of the screen, like I wouldn't notice it. I thought there was like a ramp down there maybe, but I guess not. Goodbye. Combat final. XD. Shield bash. Caught him off guard, turn to black and white. Easy prey for your brush, no matter how nasty. Grab your brush and give him a power slam. Fills one of the ink pots. Okay, so that's our gauge. I believe the red one is the uncomfortable. The black one's gonna be our ink. Which I do think the ink might just refresh over time as well though. Health on less over time. ahead and pop our first save. Yes. Alley-oop. Alright. Jesus Christ. I gotta work on my aim a little bit with that. We've now restored the first of many sections of this game. I don't think I've ever, like, I did play this for some time, both on Xbox and obviously the Steam save that I deleted earlier. Got maybe to the midpoint before, and even that was like, it's a journey just to get that far. So strap in, we're gonna be doing some more of these for sure. But I sure wish I could have spent more time in her kimono. You and me both, bud. Foolish can still be in danger. Let's see how they're all doing down there. Is there anything hidden over here? Not really, I guess. That won't let me wall jump off of that. Yeah, I don't think it wants me going behind the tree. In the world? I don't remember there being a statue here. Well, whatever. Let's go talk to the villagers. This is the wrong way. We'll go up top first. Alright, cool. No water for me. Purple flames over there? I didn't even notice that. Got a bad feeling about this. For kamaki is supposed to be famous for its beauty. I wonder what's going on down there. That's cool. So we didn't really need to go this way, but it did include dialogue if we did, so I always give games props for little details like that. Well, the player's probably going to be an idiot and check this out, so we should say something. No. Can't restore the trees. Alright. Whatever. Can I cut the trees? Cut those. Give me those. Well, those are giant fruits. Why didn't I pick those up? Oh, shit. Alright, that's gotta belong to something much bigger. Let's Let's hurry up and find somebody with a pulse. We go in the houses? Like Pokemon style, you gotta check every room that exists. Actually, not even gonna lie, that's exactly what you need to be doing in this game. There is a lot of stuff that, like, you have to talk to somebody and go do the thing, or like you've beaten this section, so you want to go back to that other village, and now there's a new side quest or dialogue. So, a lot of bouncing around. In the brew house. Is this the brew house? No, I don't think it's. Oh. This is the bathhouse. I'm just wrecking somebody's house. Okay, so water does hurt normally. That's right. Years ago, there's definitely something strange going on around here. The village is back, but what's up with this dark sky? Maybe it's dark outside the village too. Oh, so now it wants me to go back up there. Save point over there. We'll hit it on the way back down, I guess. Go back to the secret deck we were on before. Remember when you went the wrong way? Yeah, and there's a lot of things in this game where, like, even if you go to the right place, if you haven't hit the right trigger yet, it's not gonna activate. So expect me to get lost once or twice at least through this playthrough. The sun's not even shining. It's black as night as far as the eye can see. Not a single villager can move a muscle. Is it some kind of curse? Did a monster? It's not gonna stay like this forever, is it? The only sun ever out. It's flying away. Maybe we could seek out better brush God for help. Of course, if you had that kind of power from the start, that'd be a different story. It's almost like I'm the sun god. Circle. Little Imperial Japan going on there. Your name is Amaterasu. You just put that connection together? Also, it's Shirogami. With the power of Amaterasu. He felt a skilled artist was like a musician in shape and color. After all, your brush did bring out the sun. Let's head back. We're back to normal now. Hello, Mr. Orange. Legendary Shiranui, not Shirogami, sorry. Story's 100 years old. Dogs live like 10. Okay, so that's the other thing. All the people in the game just see him or her as the white wolf. They don't see the godly energy. Kind of like Dragon Ball Super. You gotta have God Key to see God Key. On the other hand, you don't look quite as smart. The mountain monkeys. Here they come. They sneak into villages and cause all sorts of trouble. Step aside. We use the old man as a weapon. That's right, so there's a lot of little areas where you have to defeat certain groups of enemies, or like gates to restore. You got yourself some praise, and look how that dried up spring began flowing again. It's because ridding an area of monster restores the god's power to the land. People call it divine intervention. The more you restore the land to its natural beauty, the more praise you get. It's the source of your power. I believe that's like our XP, as far as like upgrading skills. Few people believe in gods these days, and that may weaken you, but if you try really hard, your power just might shine through. So side quests are important. But boy, there sure have been a lot of monsters around lately. And that Mr. Orange you tossed around up on the sacred deck. Looks like he thinks of you a regular wolf. Seems the gods have grown so weak people can't see them anymore. Anyways, I'll show you around the village. I have a feeling we're in for an epic adventure. This should be fun, Furball. Indeed. Oh, that's right. So there's gonna be like random animals you can feed, and then they'll love you or whatever, and you think you get points for that too. But all the different animals have like different food that specifically they'll eat. We'll get into all that in the later part, I'm sure. I know gods aren't supposed to use creatures in this manner, but what the heck? Let's make an exception this time. I almost forgot there was something I wanted to tell you. Whenever you want to check the items you've obtained, just press the start button to open the fan menu. When the fan menu's open, you can check and use the items you have. There's other shit you can do there too. The fan menu is the key to your successful adventure. Oh, I like actually yeeted the old man off of this thing. Where'd he go? Can I do rejuvenation yet on these trees? No. So maybe we have to come back to do that. But I believe doing that for those black trees also gives you points. Lots of little stuff you can do. Oh. Yeah, he's out. Surely we don't know. Feed some birds. I believe there's a tracker in the menu too for how many of these guys you've fed. Can we skip? Thank you. I don't need to like go in circles watching him peck for 50 minutes. Alright, yep, so you do get faith. Aha, triangle is dig. Remembered that much. Protects travelers from danger, increases godhood by 1 level. Okay, so this rejuvenation is zigzag, sun for the circle, power slash is a line. Okay, so this is how we can upgrade our different stuff. Handy pouch for holding coins. Oh, are we capped if we don't upgrade that? That's interesting. Alright, logbook. Journal, I believe that's allies and that's enemies. So that'll kind of be our last time on guide. Travel tips. So foot, my travels have granted me extensive knowledge. I believe most of these are written by Esoon. Once again, like I said, very much like Jiminy Cricket in Kingdom Hearts. I've endeavored to record all this knowledge in a series of scrolls. Press X to destroy. From the tackle, you can jump with A. Dashing. Right pad to adjust the camera angle. Left button to change the distance. Left trigger. Alright, cool. So if we ever forget any tutorials, it should be in here. Bestiary. The green imps, rude monkey-like creatures that harass and tease humans. Whether frightening the locals or causing outbreaks of disease, these troublemakers have proven to be the bane of humanity. Said to hide in gloomy places, they are portrayed as flautist, which means they play flutes. Is that it? Okay. I mean, this game is really pretty for being a PlayStation 2 game at that. Sparrow. Oh, yeah, this is page 1 and 2 of them. So, yeah, those are all the animals. I think once you get 100% on all of them, that's like kind of completion chart. The map, the map, the map. Oh, I thought that's what we were supposed to do. Concentrate, look hard. You see right behind you. That was a bit of a stretch. I'll take it. Humans are not witness to such battles. Yeah, you're... Oh no, he just has a blue sleeve. Moving on for exactly 12 seconds. Well, I have chosen the path of Buddha, but in you I sense another power, and I see the path you have chosen is also a path of truth. This is maybe going to crystal lacks life. The land does not have enough power to give you the sacred tree. I'm gonna try the tree thing one more time, because maybe I'm just tripping. I don't think I'm supposed to do swirls. Zigzag, zigzag, zigzag. Nope, okay. Alright. Home of the Elder. Does he have a wife? I think he does. I can't remember. Ooh, but we'll take all this fruit. Okay. Nothing back here. Go talk to this turnip lady. Going around digging holes of why it makes me mad. If I catch you digging around here, I'll give you a good thumping. Shit. Okay. She's quick. Shit. Hold on. Alright. Alright. So we need to run from like end to end. Come on. No! Damn it. Okay, guys. This will probably be the end of the first video, but we're gonna get this. I believe it. No way. How many times do I gotta press triangle? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11? Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Two off that time before she moved. Alright, come over here. Three. See if we can get this one right behind her. Ooh, almost got me. Gotta be quicker than that. Fail. Alright, two more. We'll get tired in a second, right? Last one. We can do it. do with this? What do I do with this? I don't understand. Do I plant it? Ah, we give it to the boy. Something I've been looking for. That means you've broken Hayabusa's record by digging up all 10 turnips. Okay, so I guess I could have talked to you first. I saw a mini game and we were gonna beat it. Fine, you're the better canine. Anyways, actually feels good to have a new goal to aim for. Do you have another quest? Okay. Picking on poor Hayabusa. Alright, let's go save, because we're getting close to the hour and 10-minute mark. Try to keep videos not too obnoxiously long. But yeah, guys, if you've liked this so far and want to see more of this, make sure to like, subscribe, comment, all the usual good stuff, and tell me what you think about the series, or if you remember playing this game back on the PS2 or even the HD copy. Anyways, I'm Modern, and until next time, see you guys later.